What's up guys, it's Christophsis Productions 72 and welcome to Building Christophsis episode 10. So as of yesterday, this series has been running for a month and well, you guys are more or less looking at the progress of a month before it was out the way. But yeah, had some bags lying about for a minifix. But yeah, so it's been untouched since the last video because I know beforehand I did some slight off-work camera. Well, slight work when I wasn't filming. But yeah, so right now you guys are looking at the towers. We're not working on that area this episode. We are working over here. We are doing the Sepritist command center, at least I think I'm doing that. I don't know, let me check the piece of paper. I am sure that is what we're doing. I'm just going to check. Sepritist command center. Yep. So yeah, this series is running a month. It's been doing very well. These videos were getting like between 85 to 125 views, so it was lower than what I was normally getting, so I thought this wasn't so popular. But see, the last two episodes, particularly the ones that involve the towers, seem to be the ones that have went like. The Tower 1 episode is not far off 200 views, and the Tower 2 and Bridge episode is nearly 250 views. So yeah, I mean, it's not as much views as I normally get. Like, good things have been a bit slow for COVID-19 stuff, I'd imagine. But yeah, so before we start, we have a new sponsor. Well, our first sponsor ever. And no, it's not a company. It is actually a Twitch streamer. I have it written down here. So if you guys are into things like gaming, just like PC gaming and stuff like that, it's like roleplay gaming as well. I noticed. I sat and watched some yesterday. This is a friend of mine. Go on Twitch and look out for Syntaxi. So that is Syntaxi at twitch.tv. Yeah, his link will be in the description. I highly suggest you check Syntaxi out. Very good content. Although as much as the content is good, I find his commentary quite funny. Him and a couple other people are usually in those videos, but yeah. So before you watch this, or before you finish watching this, or maybe after, who knows, check out Syntaxi, good friend of mine. Yeah, so that's that out of the way because, well, I'm trying to help him out. I have almost 450 subscribers on here, so I decided, you know what, that would be the best way to get the word out about his channel. And yeah, I just turned the flash off because we are getting a low battery, kind of. Yeah. But don't worry, because the next part will be like filmed, like there'll be a jump cut to the next part. But yeah, I'm just going to show you guys again the area we are working in. And I'm just going to re-explain what things are. So this part here is the power station. This kind of area here is Separatist Command. Now, Separatist Command will also be in the power station, but the power station will not be getting done till next week. Sorry, not next week. Will not be getting done till Friday. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm only going to be working kind of this area. I'll come in as far as that stud there for the power plant, like, because the buildings will be joined, but I'm only doing different bits because I'm still, right now as we've talked, I'm only just like coming up with the final stages in my head of how I want the building to be. As for the power plant, I am still lost on what I want to do there. I'm still figuring out, how to make it look all technical and all those sort of things. But yeah, so I'm just going to cut the camera and finish off this intro. Then, you guys will get to see some building. So yeah, I'll put the flash back on. I managed to get it to go back on, but yeah. So, I know I keep saying I want to keep these videos short, and this intro alone is almost 5 minutes. Well, but yeah, so last week's episode was 45 minutes long. Now, I don't think we're really going to have another episode that's that long, so I don't think there's any areas that will really require 45 minutes worth of work. The episode that I think is going to be the longest, or the next one that will be as long, is most likely going to be the power plant. That's the only one I can think of that's actually going to have, a stupid amount of time. But yeah. That's the only one I can think of that's going to, run us back quite a while. This episode, I am going to guess like half an hour or under is how long this episode will be. Even though we have a 5-minute intro, I think I can get all that building done in under 25 minutes. I'm hoping so anyway. I feel like I go kind of faster on camera because of that pressure than what I do when I'm not filming my building, but yeah. So there's that. Again, check out Syntaxy, that is syntaxy.twitch.tv. Link will be in the description. Look out for Syntaxy. Not me, again, good friend of mine. Free promotion. But yeah, gonna cut the camera, and when I come back, we will start the building process. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done like a shaky cam sort of holding my phone thing, but I just wanted to show you guys all the parts I got. So we're gonna have some blue kind of rock details, like barricades kind of round the building, like attached to it. Got these great parts because you know, you never know when you're gonna want smaller details. Well, I think most of these will end up being used in the power plant. And we've got a whole lot of black bricks, all the ones that were originally gonna kind of go here, but I ended up, you know, not quite being able to use. But yes, so I'm going to put my phone in the tripod. Well, I'm going to get the camera first, then we'll get started on the building process. Alright then, so I know you guys can probably see a lot of visible noise because of the amount of black. You guys are seeing like the amount of light because of the wall and the bricks. But yeah, I am going to apologise for that in advance, I cannot help that. But yeah, I do film with a phone, I don't have like a professional camera or anything. But yeah, so this area has sat bare since well, it's not been touched since we did the layout. Well, not so much the layout, the groundwork, and that's been like, what, 4 weeks? No. Basically, this area has remained more or less untouched since then. I've not done anything to it, although today we're gonna improve upon that. We're gonna change that. So yeah, I'm gonna adjust the camera kind of to make this easier. Yeah, I don't want it to pick me up on camera. I just want, because I'm gonna have to go round, kind of over here where my hand is. But yeah, because I'm not doing a face reveal or me reveal till we hit basically 500 subscribers. That is the deal here, 500 subs and I'll show my face. But yeah, so we're just gonna start building. I'm gonna come up to about, I'll show you guys. Gonna come up to about here in terms of the studs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by, you know, I'm going to remove some of these parts and just start, you know, placing the blue. I will do the blue around here. That will get done in this video. But anything else relating to it won't be. But yeah, we're going to have some sort of blue barricade going around the building. I just feel like that works. But yeah. So I was saying earlier to check out Syntaxy on Twitch. So I was watching him, I know I said this before. He does some really good streams, or at least streaming content. Yeah, he does it with a few other people. I know him personally, good friend of mine. I highly suggest checking out his Twitch streams. Yeah, I personally don't do Twitch or anything, like, I don't live stream. Like, you guys, if you know the channel, you guys will, I'm trying to adjust this here, will know I don't do anything like live streams or anything. That's just never really been my sort of thing. It's not, I've never attempted it, but you know, if it's something you guys want to see, well, in the future, I could attempt it. The main reason I haven't really attempted to do any live streams is I live in a house with other people. There's going to be noise. There's going to be interruptions. Like sometimes I have to stop and start filming these videos a second time. So far with the building series on camera, that has not happened, luckily. Like, I've not had to be in the situation where I've had to go, oh no, I'm going to have to record this again because someone, you know, came in my room to talk or ask something or, you know, anything like that. Because that would be a pain in the neck, you know, building everything and then just having, like, it's, do I cut the camera and start recording to just show you guys everything I've built? Or do I tear it apart and just rebuild it all again on camera? Because that would ruin my day completely, and I hope that I never have to do that. But yeah, so here's the barricade that's kind of going around the outside of the building. But yeah, I've built it there so far. It is going to be around the other bits of the building, but I want to build the building's wall on that area before we continue. So yeah, I'm just going to cut this and adjust it. Alright then, so I've adjusted the camera so we can start building. So there will be a wall in certain areas, like coming down a bit. So I'm going to start removing some of these cone parts that were, these were originally here to mark things out. They will be used on buildings. They will, but you know, when I was first laying out everything, everything had to be marked out and sorted, so that I would know where I wanted to put things. But yeah, so I'm just going to start building that part of the wall. It is a brick under, so I'm going to have to, you know, adjust that later on. Like maybe this building's slightly lower, so yeah. I'm just going along with whatever looks good right now. I actually did not know, like, how I wanted to, well, design the walls for this. But I have a kind of an idea in my head on, you know, the best way to go on that. But yeah, so, like, here we go. Here's the wall. Have to move this back. That'll be the entranceway. Again, there will be an episode for small details, right? This area down will not be getting done in this episode. That is for something. That is for the. Well, that's for the next episode because that area is the. Well, that's the Sepritist. No, we're doing the Sepritist command today. That bit I'm leaving blank. That is, well, that's the. Why can't I get it out? That man, damn it! I can't seem to speak today. That area is the power station, like where all the power's generated, and that's like why the Separatists are holding the planet because it's like a. Basically, some of the stuff you find on Christophsis is good for power. I'm pretty sure that was a plot point in the Clone Wars, but for this mock, that is going to be kind of important. But yeah, just building the wall. These walls are just going to be black. There will be parts of them where there is some, you know, some slight, you know, differences. Maybe there's some slight details. Who knows? See how that goes. But yeah, just gonna keep building. So, as I was saying, these videos were getting like average to 85 to 150 views, right? Which is lower than what I normally get. Now, all I see with the issue with that would be, is I'm saying either I've lost popularity, which I don't think I have because I keep getting more subscribers, or the COVID-19 has slowed things down with viewership because, well, I don't know. But yeah, I do know a few of my subscribers, like I know quite a few of them personally. A lot of my friends are subscribed to the channel, so I know they've been watching. I don't get that many comments as I used to, although to be honest, YouTube I've turned off comments in a lot of videos, and I only realised this like a week or two ago, so I've been going through the slow process of having to, you know, go through the settings thing and, you know, change them, and that takes a while, so I do take breaks from doing that from time to time. But yeah, just gonna add the barricading as we go along. I'm liking the way the barricading is looking. I'm liking this a lot. This is what I envisioned when I thought about this, because I was sitting thinking before I started recording, thinking, well, the Separatists have been here longer, like, they're in control of the planet. The Republic's base is makeshift. It's, like, only being built for the purpose of, well, they're here, but they need, you know, some sort of cover for their operation, so it's kind of just been thrown up. Whereas the Separatists is more heavily fortified because, well, they're in control of the planet. So it would only make sense that, you know, their buildings are better protected and, well, built better because, well, you know, they had first choice of, you know, where they could have command. So I thought it would make, use this, but I thought it would make better, like, sense for it to, you know, look like they had, you know, basically their base is going to look better than the Republic. It's bigger and it'll have a lot more detail to it than the Republic one because it's better. Or at least in this it will be. If I can actually choose a brick, I'm happy. There we go. There we go. Let's put that in there. Like there'll be rock formations as well around the building. Like that. So I'm happy with the way this looks. I'm just gonna lift this up, show you guys the way it looks. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to cut the camera because I have to go get a drink. Throat's a bit sore. Not from all the talking, but the talking's definitely not helped. But I still want to record this because I've managed to go every day I said I would do this. I've managed to do it. There's been I've not taken any breaks, and that's 10 solid episodes, or at least once this is uploaded, that'll be 10 solid episodes. In the last month, I've not missed anything. Because my channel did go away for a few months. I had to take that time off, but for personal reasons. But I think this was the best way to bring the channel back, was to do something cool like this. But yeah, I'm going to cut the camera, go get a drink, and I will be back in a moment. Right then, so I got a drink, I sat down for a minute, and we are back to building. So again, I am still thinking of different, ideas for different parts. Well, a few parts I won't be building on, like, even though I'm going to be building on them, I'm just not going to build on them right away. But yeah, because there are some ideas I have for different areas that I want to implement, just not at this second. I want to have like the basic kind of wall and frame, so I can only go up to there at the moment. I'm going to have to build those up like a really thin part, but yeah. I'm going to have to go find some of those. Not sure what colour I'm going to have to use. I don't have any boy parts. I would have liked to have done that, but I don't have any of those boy parts like that. And I used all the black on the ground. So I'm kind of unsure what I'm going to use. But yeah. I think I'm going to have to use studs for that part. Although I don't really have to worry because I've got the whole thing full of studs because I have to open it up. Oh, I found some more black parts. That's good for construction. Yeah, just open this up. See what I got. So, by the looks of things, it's gonna have to be black studs. It's the only black parts I have left like that. Again, I didn't go out and buy parts for this. The most recent Lego I actually bought was the AAT from 2009, but I did not make a whole video on it. I took that time off for mental health and personal reasons. That's why I wasn't making videos, but yeah, I would have done a whole video on that if I had been making the videos. But at least I have that vehicle because that makes it complete. Because if you've watched the Clone Wars movie or just seen like the Battle of Christophsis, there was tons of those things. I only own one, but it's better than just using the Corporal Lance tank droid. So I'm gonna fill this area here in with these parts. Again, I could have done this probably better, but I didn't design this part ahead of time, but I'm designing it as I go, which kind of makes it a bit more interesting because you guys don't know what's going to happen, although you could go skip to the end of the video. Please don't. But I don't know what's going to happen. Like with the towers and the Republic Command Center and everything else, I knew what I wanted. Like I knew what I was going to get out of it. This, I'm not even sure where this will go, so it's going to be a surprise to both of us to whatever I get out of it. So who knows? We could get something really great. We could get something really nuts. I don't know. But yeah, just need to fill these parts in so it's level with the other part of the wall. But yeah, this is going quick. This is going quite good. So the first intro part was like what 5 minutes. The last part was what 10 minutes. So 15 minutes, including how far we're into this. Well, not including how far we're in. This is going to be probably a longer one because, well, I'm going kind of slow with these parts, but it's trying to get them in. Building these parts onto other black parts is kind of difficult. I have, you guys might not know this because you've never seen my face. I wear glasses. I have eyesight problems, so my eyesight isn't perfect because of lockdown. It's been what, like a year and a half since I last had my eyes tested, so I'm going to have to get those tested when I quit a lockdown because I'm having to strain my eyes to see some things, but yeah, I don't know when opticians are next open. So not all bad, I can still see though. Just having to strain my eyes. Although I don't think it'll affect the building process in any way, shape or form. So I think we'll be fine. Just found more of those black studs, so that is now complete. We can actually build the wall going along on both sides. But yeah, this video could end up actually being longer than I anticipated, and I do apologise. Please don't waste your time watching this if it's too long. I mean, you watching this, you could be going out and making $1 million or £1 million business. Instead, no, you're watching me play with bricks. Well, build bricks anyway. Wow, I just hit out with the most random things in the middle of videos. And I've come to a point where I've decided what I want. I want a control panel on this wall, and I actually have the piece that I am the perfect part for this. Now, I didn't dig it out right away because I only just realised, because I didn't know what the plan was for this part of the mock, but I'm going to cut the camera after doing a little bit more building around it, get the parts, all the control panel parts, then we can start building. So I'm just going to leave the gap for those parts. That gap in there will be for those. That's why it's not, 2 bricks thick like the rest of the wall. But yeah. I'm quite happy the way I managed to set the camera, because it's the first time I've set it up at this angle on the mark, because every other time you've had, you know, you guys have been looking at the other way, from, you know, the perspective looking straight down, well, or looking at the towers. So yeah, this is new, but I'm enjoying this. I know you guys keep having to deal with my arms going over to get those parts, but yeah, this should be good. I am hoping that this doesn't take me too long. Like, obviously, these videos will last, what, like half an hour, right? But see, in reality, I probably spend a good 2.5 hours just to produce them, because it's finding the parts. So see, when I cut the camera, it takes like a second, like a blink of an eye, and I'm back. But sometimes these breaks last like half an hour, and it's be unreal. But yeah, so I do try to make these as quick as possible, because like 2.5 hours, like these are the longest time I've ever spent doing a video. But it's like, because I can do the video merger thing now, and I know my videos can go over 15 minutes. Like, I wish I'd known that a long time ago. I don't know how long I've been able to do that, but back in like 2015 and 16, I tried to upload one that was 25 minutes, and it was a gaming video for Star Wars Battlefront, and it wouldn't let me because it was over 15 minutes. But yeah, so I've done this part of the wall. I'm going to cut the camera, I'm going to come back with those parts that I need, and then we'll continue. So, see you guys in a second. So yeah, I found those parts that I wanted. Here are some of them. Yeah, I found an extra black part that we can use on the wall. So we have this part here, and 2 of these. But yeah, so those are going to be getting stuck here on this wall area. I'm gonna have that there. This is kind of the command center is kind of built into what would have been the control room for the electricity, like power plant. That's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, I'm just getting another look here, see if there's any more of those kind of computer-like parts. I do have them in white. I just really don't want to have to use white ones in that building, because it's just the colours won't match up. Oh, I found one. Come on, is there another one? Ah, right, fine. We just have to find something else to put in that end area, or we could, don't know, we'll just build the wall there. The wall can continue in that area. We'll just go for that approach. But yeah, so just gonna keep building. There will be a layer of blue on this building at some point, because again, it's built into the planet. If you guys are forgotten. If anyone's still watching at this point in the video, I thank you, because I must be boring at least some people who are watching. But at the same time, they must be doing well to get the views they get, because, I mean, for the size of my channel, I would say they get decent views. And it's done a lot better than the last building series from 2 years ago. Like, it's way surpassed that. Like, see, just these 10 episodes, like, once this is up, depending on how many it gets, it's probably beaten all the episodes of Building Forum combined. Like, if you were to combine all their total views, it's probably well beaten that. That's probably been surpassed. I can't think of any other series that, well, Figure Friday's probably surpassed it quite a lot, but I'm not going to count that, because that's an ongoing series that's been going on for nearly 3 years. So yeah, Figure Friday existed. Wow, I can't believe I've had that series that long. I only really realised that the other day. I was, you know, sorting stuff out on the channel, and it was like going through like the section. It was my most popular videos, and Figure Friday, the first episode, didn't do so well, but like, which isn't a surprise to me, because it was like, you know, 2017, so I had like what, 100 subscribers, maybe 110 subscribers. So I know in 2017 I hit 100. I hit 100 in June or July, so, you know, 3 years ago I hit 100. Here we are at almost 450. So we're definitely going to get there before July 16th, which was my goal. Which was a week ago, I think, yeah. A week ago I made that episode, and, well, or I wanted to hit that goal, and I think we are going to well surpass that. So there won't be a roof on this building. I don't have the parts to do so, unfortunately. Like, neither will the electrical plant won't have a roof. As it stands, they won't have a roof, unless I come up with some really crazy idea. For right now, I don't have the budget or the money for parts, so that's not looking too good that they'll have a roof, but I mean, I don't know what I'm going to have to do for that, because I never thought of that one far in advance, like I probably should have. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to give it a destroyed look, because I want the Separatists to be winning this battle. That's kind of what I want, so I don't want their base to be completely destroyed. At the same time, I could just be leaving it open so you guys can see, because you can't really see inside the bottom floor of the Republic base. There's nothing in there, nothing will be going in there till the small details episodes are. Well, considering you can't see in there, I don't know if I'm going to put anything in the bottom now that I think about it. But I'm going to leave the Separatist one will only be like one floor, because I don't have the... If I had the parts to build another floor, I would have had the parts, you know, to build a roof. And, I mean, I don't have any other mocks sitting around that I could take parts from. I don't want to take parts from Lego sets. I hate doing that. I never do that. I just can't make myself do it, so... That is not an not that proverb. That is definitely not an option. We will not be removing anything from other sets, and I'm not going to butcher other sets because, well, I'm a collector and I refuse to do such things. But yeah, so just building up. So that is that. It's built up to the right height when you add up the computer installation that I put in. Good, turn the camera so you guys can see. Zoom in. Yeah. Apart from all that, what was it? I think it's called black noise or something, or no, sorry, visible noise. Because we never had that problem until I started filming over this side. When I used to film where the red wall was, when my shelf was lying down. But now that they have been standing, because I've been shooting the videos here for like what, a year and a half. They've just been getting done here. Although this is probably the best setup I've had, because I have the full table, and recently with the addition of using a tripod for it, the videos has got better, so all my videos are going to have a new format, which will be better. Yeah. I am beginning to get a little bit worried, parts-wise, because we've used that many parts. I'm beginning to think the power station might not be black. It might be a mix of colours, because we are running out here of black, because I use so much in the building, like the black. It doesn't look like a lot, but when I think about it, I did use quite a lot in the tower. And it is only in one tower, and it's only like a few, you know, bricks high, that section that's black, but I've used quite a bit. So I think after this, I'm going to have to start, you know, I'll lay the foundation area for the, you know, power station, but a part of me is beginning to think the power station might have to become like a vehicle bay for the Separatists, kind of like what I've got on the other side, but I really don't want to do that. I want to have it the way I envisioned it, although I knew there would be parts would have to make compromise and change things, but so far I've not really had to do that, so I'm kind of getting a bit, you know, anxious about this, because I really don't want to change anything from the way I originally envisioned this, because that, to me, that is just not ideal. Like, my original plan would not be able to come ahead, and I really don't want to use parts from different, like, more of those blue parts on the top, because I want to make those barricades around it built up a bit more. But yeah, either on here or off camera, I'll lay the foundations and choose the colour for the power plant over here. Again, I am stressing out a little bit over this, because it's like only something I've really just realised, and this Separatist building is not that tall, the one I've got going so far. So we're going to have to come up with something, and I'm going to have to come up with it quick, either right now on camera, or I cut the camera, find parts that will work for what I'm doing. I have plenty of these cone parts, but do I really want to use those? And I'm beginning to think I might have to for walls. It's one of those things, but I knew this would happen at some point in the series, but I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's for the fans, it's for you guys. But yeah, if I have to use like the cone parts on the back wall of this or whatever, then that is something I'm gonna have to do. And I'm actually looking at the blue parts, like how many there is. I don't think I actually have enough for this to work. Like doing a ring. Like maybe I'd get a ring around the top of the building. but I'm beginning to doubt it. I do apologise, but it's the first time this has really happened. I mean, last week, well, not last week, on Friday, technically we had to use the last of the grey parts to make the tower the right height, because we only had so many black parts that would work for that. Now, you're probably going to suggest to me, oh, why don't you take the black parts out of the tower? See, the black parts in the tower represent the part that's on fire. And all the flames out were not added, but the flames will get added. The flames get added, I think, in what, two episodes down the line? That's when I'm doing that. But yeah. Just hoping and praying that we can get this done, because I really want this to be finished. The Separatist Command Center by the end of this video. I know it's dragging on, but I wish I had known in advance how many parts this was going to use, because again, I didn't have a design down in my head or on paper how I wanted this to go. As far as I knew, I wanted it black, kind of to match this area. But yeah, I think the power station's going to have to, I don't know what that's going to happen with that. And you guys are seeing way too much of my arm. This is going to drive me slightly nuts. Because it's blocking the camera, it's blocking the view, but that's me got the last of the black pieces in my hand. So after this, I'm going to have to cut the camera and decide what route to go down, because this is not good. This is not good for anyone. Especially you guys watching this, because if you've been watching since episode 1, you probably have anticipate this mock to be amazing, but here we are, and I think I'm going to fail in one way or the other. I'm hoping these parts can get me. See if I can do this section here with cone parts, I would be happy. The little cones. I'll have to cut the camera and grab those. This definitely is not going to last that long, but yeah. I will cover up this layer, but this is as tall as this building's probably going to go, and we just ran out of those parts, which is not good. So I'm going to cut the camera and I'm going to look through my parts and decide what the course of action is going to be. Unfortunately, this has happened. I do have other parts in other colours, but I really don't want to have anything that looks off. But yeah, so I'm back soon. Okay, I'm back, and I did my best to try and, find as many parts as I could. So yeah, this is going to be it's not going to be as perfect as what I originally wanted, unfortunately. I thought I had a lot more black pieces than what I did. Even though I used a few in the tower, this just, wow. Unless I have misplaced or have a whole bunch of them somewhere that I'm unaware of, then this is nuts. So yeah, we have the door design. I'm really a big fan of that design that I came up with. But yeah, so just looking about, I have a few parts that we can, add in to try and lengthen. So I don't want to use the studs right up until I want to start using those at the actual back part. I don't want to use them before then. Well, I don't want to use them on the back, if that makes sense. I'm just going to use the cone pieces, and this is as high as this building can go. As for I struggle to say the word power plant for some reason. At least in this video, like off video, I was able to say it fine to a friend who asked what the next day. Damn it. But yeah, me and my pronunciations aside, this is probably the most annoying thing as doing a building series. Like the worst thing I've had to deal with is lack of parts. But yeah, so we're just going to use cones. Now I'm going to take them from here as well, because we really don't need markers there anymore, because we've built up the area around it to the point where I know what's going to be there. So I've come up with two ideas. I'm either going to try and do this in another colour, or it becomes kind of like I don't know, like an extra road that goes somewhere else, like an escape route for the Separatists. Like, say they're losing the battle, they have like a way out, and there could be like a vehicle there. Don't know what vehicle I can put, because I don't have any, Separatist like speeders or anything. And as far as I'm aware, there's only like 2 Lego sets you can buy with that. And well, both are super expensive, because one is Mace Windu Starfighter, the other one is the the Bark Speeder and Sidecar, and because it has Phase 2 Rex, it is stupidly expensive. But yeah, I don't know what's really going to become of that. It could just be a road, like an abandoned road or something. I really don't want to have to change from my original idea. I really just want to go with what I had down on paper to begin with. I hate changing things in mocks that I'm kind of forced to change due to parts. Again, I did not go out buying parts for this mock. I decided, you know what, let's attempt this with what I have, and I knew this would be a consequence of doing that. Come on, go in there. Go in there. There we go. But yeah. I have a lot of these cones, so we can probably use them in a few different places. Like, this is as high as the building will go, but I am becoming slightly more convinced I'll be able to put those boy parts on here. Like, as around the top to show like there's some crystal formations actually stuck to the building. Originally, I did want to have them coming down from the other two buildings, but we're going to scrap that idea. That's not happening. I know I said it would happen, but again, parts. Don't have enough boy parts to do both, and I've decided, you know what, we'll go and we'll do it on the buildings. Not the buildings, the ground. We'll do it to make the ground look a bit, well, more detailed is the intention. That's what I want from that. But yeah, almost done this layer, and all the other cones can be used elsewhere. I do have some other bricks that I'm going to be adding to this building. But yeah, I'm just going to cut the camera back in a second. So yeah, just got like one more cone piece to put in, and then that is me for that layer. So as for what I'm doing for the rest of it, I have plenty of these pieces and a few of these handy. So yeah, one thing I know I need to do is I need to close up that gap at the door, and I think I have the perfect part for that. Yeah, that's the part I want. Perfect. As for around that area, we're gonna kind of build it up, kind of. But yeah, I think for the front, at least, we're gonna go for a kind of this design going around the front, which is already beginning to become slightly problematic. But yeah, I'm trying here. I'm trying to do my best with what I have. No, this is not attachments for the roof. I've already said there will not be a roof on this building. Due to parts, but it's the best I'm able to give you guys due to parts, like I've been saying. But I'm beginning to, as much as it's a design based on random pieces that are left, it is kind of grown on me slightly the way that it looks. I mean, you guys might feel differently about it because of, well, it doesn't look so good, but at least to you guys. But to me, this is great. Broke something. Nothing serious. I like the doorway design though. That is something I'm definitely gonna, I mean, that could be in a future mock. I like the way I've done that door. But yeah. There'll be a boy around the back if you guys are wondering. I'm still gonna do that. Because, I mean, I might as well, because there's no room to use it. Well, there's not enough basically to use it on the other buildings. So I would feel kind of stupid trying that. I have to add the doorway part in there. I think I'm just going to use the same. No, looking at my parts here, making that decision. Yep, that's my watch telling me it's 12 o'clock. Which, I don't know. I've done Legos most of the day, so I shouldn't be surprised too much. Like, I think I should give you guys an example of how many jump cuts are probably in my videos. Like the amount of time. So we're just doing the boil layer now. So is it going to be raised in that section because I had to put those bits there to make a door frame, but I hope you guys are enjoying this, even though it's this last kind of this building at least is makeshift. I am going to decide the colour or whatever of that building or whatever is going to be there. That is still going to be done in this video. If we have enough boy bits, I think I'll have a boy parts down at the bottom. But no, if there's boy bits left over from this, we'll just build up those barriers slightly more. But yeah, there won't be any boy on the buildings, unfortunately. I know that is kind of part of Christophsis, but again, didn't buy any parts for this on lockdown. Can't. I don't like ordering individual parts off the internet from like online pick-a-brick. I don't like that. I've never tried it, so who knows, maybe I'd like to have tried it, but a part of it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, I prefer to go in the store and, you know, pick out the parts myself, because who knows, it could be a mistake if I do it online. As for ordering online, my experience is actually okay with that, because I've never had really bad experience. The only time I've ordered something that's never arrived in 2017, I ordered Hondo Naka and 2 clone troopers, right? Now, this is the thing that made me decide to only ever order from sellers with, high feedback, like 100% feedback. I've never ordered from a seller who has less because of this experience. But what happened was I got the Hondo Naka quite quick, like 2-3 days later. Was really happy. See the clone troopers. Come a month later, they had still not arrived. I was refunded, but it's the only time I've really had that kind of bad experience buying things online. So it's like one of those things, and at least my Lego collecting history, that didn't go so well. But yeah, just gonna move this out a bit. These boy parts that are left are kind of just building up the barrier around the building, just to make them look, a bit more secure. Knocked a piece off the door there. So this video is probably going to be a really long one, so I'm going to apologise, because this part alone is like this probably is going to be like 45 minutes or something. The last video was the longest one, but I have a feeling this one's going to kind of beat that in terms of longest video. Right, see, I can see one of these being an hour long. I hope it's not an hour long, but I can see it happening. Yeah, just building this up. I will show you guys like a shot of this once it is built up. As for the Separatist command, there'll be a video called Small Details where it will get its interior. And I'll be doing stuff to the other buildings as well. But yeah. This is what we have today for the Separatistic command area. So I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to let my phone charge for a bit. I'm going to decide, what's going to happen with that area, bricks wise. I'll get the bricks out in advance for what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to go make that tough decision. What can I actually build there? But yeah, I'll be back in a second. So I know this one was meant to be about the Separatist Command Centre, but I've just started looking around for the parts for the power station, and these are all the parts that I would deem as, usable. I don't want to use, I have a whole bunch of yellow. I don't want to use those at all. At least I don't think I can use those, and I don't want to use red and white, which I have a lot of, because that's Republic colours, so that wouldn't make sense. So I'm a bit stuck on what to do as far as that goes. I mean, there's quite a few decent parts here. I mean, we've also found quite a few of these Separatist symbols. There's a few of those in there, you can't see all of them, but I have a couple of those, a big one as well. Yeah. So I'm debating what I want to do there. I could still have the power plant destroyed. I could have just like an escape route, or I don't know what I'm going to have to do with that area. In the next clip, I will either be ending out the video or building the layout of it, so just so I know what I want to do for the next episode. So I'll see you guys in a second. So yeah, I've just opted, we're going to build the structure there, like it looks like the bottom half, but I think we're gonna have to make this like a kind of a destroyed power station, like it's kind of been hit. But yeah, I'm just gonna start, building the outer wall section at least on one side anyway. Well, actually no, I'm gonna have to do it on both sides, aren't I? But yeah, so that is as far as I know at the moment I can go with this. I'll take that part off and actually just have like, as long as we have the back wall there at the moment, I'm just going to build the outer line in this video. The rest of it will happen, in its own video. This video was only supposed to be about that, but we've come into this dilemma of parts, so I'm just going to do it in this video, this part at least. Off camera, like between now and the next episode, I will probably be frantically looking for, parts that could be used, but that's just something that's happened and it's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm just gonna sort that part out as well, then we'll head on out. For a moment I actually did not think I would be doing this, just due to the parts and kind of the shortage I was dealing with, but things have worked out, at least I think they have. But that part there, this part can go here. But yeah, so this is unfortunate, but we're still able to do it, at least with this new idea. I'm not going to divulge the entire thing right here, right now, that will be in its own episode. I'm just building its frame, like I said, so it's all marked out. Like, I know where it's going to be anyway, but I'd rather have the general area marked out before I start doing anything with it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm already running low on these grey parts. But yeah, that comb piece is there, that smooth part is there on purpose. It's going to help with the layout. I also have a few of these black parts that can go along here. You're not going to see this bottom wire that much. Again, the building from really just from what I have left, it's going to be kind of destroyed, but there won't be a roof, so we don't really have to worry about that. If I had the parts for roofs, that would have been great. I technically I do, but they would be tan coloured roofs, and I don't have the pieces, to really cover that up properly, so there is that. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this part here, and then we're going to have to head on out the end of the video. I do apologise again for the what's going on here, but yeah. I'm just gonna double check that is everything. I just have these last two parts that I wanted to put up on here. But yeah. Gonna put some slopes on the end of those actually before we head on out. Just find two of these slope parts and we are good to go. And we'll head on out. So yeah, let's head on the end of the video. So yeah, I'm holding the tripod. So I know this week probably wasn't good in terms of the parts. Like, we got this main area done that's going to be blank for like a month now, so we're happy I've got that done. Inside, the more details will be added in the small details episode. We actually have the building. We did do some control panel work, you guys can see in there where I did that. We have all this barrier out the front, which I am kind of like, we were going to use that to have the blue coming on the towers, but yeah, I feel like it works better here, to be honest. I'm happy with that. I do have some of these parts here. I have a couple of these, so they could go on top of the building if I, decide that that's something I want to do. As for the inside of here, I know we're running out of parts. But this will be the final building, if that makes sense. Everything else will be like small details, battle damage, that sort of thing. I mean, we do have enough bricks, but it won't be. I don't think it'll be the best, but most of it will be taken up by, technical parts, and we've got this whole bag of parts here we can use, but yeah, it is taking shape. Over here we have the destroyed fighter tank, we have the towers, which we did last time, and just overall seeing this part, it looks different from what it was before. It looks a lot better. I'm a lot more happy with it. But yeah, so before we head on out, if you have lasted this long, check out Syntaxy at Twitch. That's syntaxy.twitch.tv. Link will be in the description. But yeah, so a month in, this series is doing well apart from this slight setback, but off camera I'm going to be gathering all the parts in here that will be getting used on the power station. The power station will have its full interior done in its own episode, whereas this and the tower tops and the public base will be getting done in their own detail episodes. But this area here will be completely done in the next episode, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe. I know this has been a long one, and I do apologise, but yeah, I know we didn't get a lot done compared to other weeks, but not other weeks, other episodes, but yeah, so thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, check out Syntaxy on Twitch, and thanks for watching.